Yeah guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now you're probably wondering by the title, Adam, what the hell are you talking about? So I'm going to give you the opportunity, if you haven't already, head over to my last YouTube video, the abandoned video, then come straight back here and you'll understand a little bit more as I explain the rest of the video. So now hopefully all of you watching have seen that last video, but before we do roll on, if you do want to subscribe to the channel, if you are new or just haven't subscribed already, I would massively appreciate that. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. So basically, the night of me uploading that video, a few of you will know I don't actually live with my mum or my sister. So I was in my living room just watching TV, just chilling out, when I get a text from my sister basically just saying she's watching the video with mum, and did I know that that's the guy's house who had a play, or had a part to play in my mum being stabbed when she was 15, and I think she was something like 4 centimeters away from death, which obviously like super crazy. So yeah, basically when my mum was 15, she had a best friend. Now I can't remember any names. I've tried to call my mum before I've made this video, but she never answers the phone to me, so I can't provide any names just yet. Hopefully she'll get back to me before I finish editing the video so I can stick the names in at the end. But she had a friend when she was 15, actually a best friend, and her mum was a bit psycho, to put it plain, and she'd recently been released from like mental care by none other than Dr. Neil Sylvester. You did the guy's house who I went to visit. So basically, not Dr. Neil Sylvester, who made a number of mistakes, which eventually obviously led to him abandoning that house, or you know, having to abandon that house that he was in. One of those mistakes being he let this woman out of mental care, and while my mum was at her house, obviously her daughter being my mum's best friend at the time, my mum was around at her house and they was just like chilling in the bedroom, whatever. This woman comes into the bedroom with, I think it was like a kitchen knife, like a big kitchen knife, and literally just straight up stabs my mum in the back. Now don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure, I need to double check from my mum, I think it could have been like, if it was pushed in like if the knife was pushed in like an extra like 4 centimeters or something, like that was game over. Like that's my mum dead. And the crazy thing was that even like after she stabbed my mum, her reasoning for doing it was like, she said like Satan or like the devil told her to do it. Some like typical like just like, I guess, crazy person excuse. That woman got taken to Rampton Mental Institute, and I'm pretty sure, I spoke to my grandma the other day and I believe that she's still locked up there like to this day. So I just find it absolutely crazy that like I was in this guy's house, like I was searching through this guy's house because I thought it was really cool, and I had no idea that he played like a huge part in like my mum basically like she nearly dying. But I do want to talk a little bit more about Neil Sylvester himself, because I feel like in the video itself I didn't really get a chance to explain properly what he was most famous. Well, I say most famous, like his biggest error or biggest sort of like lapse of judgment. So basically Neil Sylvester was the psychiatrist who lived in the house that I visited the other week. Now he made numerous mistakes leading to him having to flee the house, you know, leaving like his possessions behind and things like that. But the mistake he's most famous for was releasing the psychopath Carol Barrett from hospital. So basically Carol Barrett, who was just 24 at the time, had been subjected to a 28-day detention after threatening a young girl with a knife. However, just halfway through, it was about 2 weeks into the detention, Carol Barrett's mother actually straight up just asked Dr. Neil Sylvester to release Carol from the Doncaster Royal Infirmary, which for some reason Neil Sylvester was like, yeah, cool, I'll do it, why not? What's the worst that could happen? 2 days later, Carol Barrett went to a Doncaster shopping centre, now known as the Frenchgate Shopping Centre, and stabbed an 11-year-old girl known as Emma Brody. Barrett admitted to manslaughter and was ordered to be detained in a mental health institute indefinitely. The victim's family then sued the local health authority and settled like through the court for an undisclosed compensation payout. Now even after that mistake, Dr. Sylvester had to undergo further training but still somehow kept his job. Now I've heard other stories about Dr. Sylvester, and some pretty weird ones at that. So basically my girlfriend's mum works in like another mental health institute, I think it's like the one down from Rampton, and she actually worked either like alongside or for or with close to Dr. Neil Sylvester for a little while, and the guy was pretty messed up to say the least. There's so many things I could go on to talk about, but let's just put it one way. The thing I found so crazy was that he had a kink with his girlfriend that actually like went around the hospital, that he used to have like this big glass coffee table whereby he'd make her like lay underneath it and then like shit on the coffee table. Essentially what I'm saying is, I guess the guy should have been locked up himself. So I thought that was just something really cool to share with you guys, or really interesting to share with you guys anyway. I did hope you enjoy it. I do just want to say say, I do want to carry on doing abandoned videos and searching abandoned places, as I think it's something that's so like fascinating, especially places that have been untouched. So if anybody watching this video knows any really cool abandoned places that you'd like me to go and visit and do a video on, please leave a comment down below telling me the place, telling me the address. DM me on Twitter, DM me on Instagram, DM me on whatever you want. Just let me know and I'll be sure to go there. Because yeah, like I said, I do think it's really cool and really interesting, and I would like to go to some places that are like pretty well preserved. You know, I think the best abandoned house videos, or the best abandoned building videos, sorry, are those ones where it literally looks like everybody's just got up one day and decided to leave. You know, like everything is still in place. Like, don't get me wrong, the house I went to was pretty cool, and obviously ended up having more history than what I thought to it, but a lot have been demolished, a lot have been burned, and there wasn't much left of the house. There wasn't really a great deal to explore. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said at the start of the video, subscribe down below if you are new or haven't subscribed already. And until next time, I'll see you guys